our live
Recording in
viewers
progress.
here in Facebook, and to everybody who will be watching us on this PNLE Success Talk of one of our students who successfully made it on her PNLE. And we are very happy and we are very grateful that we have Miss Anne who accepted our invitation for her to be able to share her experience with regards to her first licensure examination, which is the Philippine Nurse Licensure Examination. Nakamute po daw Sir Louis si Miss Anne. Let me unmute you, Miss Anne. So the purpose of our discussion is for us to be able to provide guidance, motivation, and as well as inspiration to those who are still about to sit for their examination. We know that the PNLE will already happen by tomorrow. That's the Thursday, February 26. That's the first day of the February 2026 Philippine Nurse Licensure Examination. And the second day will be on Friday. That's February 27. So we're very excited na ang iba po sa inyo ay mag-exam na. However, yung iba ay still nagpe-prepare pa for their upcoming August na licensure examination. So, nag-change na po ngayon yung schedule natin. Before, that was May and November. Now, it's already February and August. And I am expecting probably mas lesser ang number of nurses who are going to sit for their examination this month because nga parang very how do I say that? Unexpected na nagkaroon ng change yung date natin for our Philippine Nurse Licensure Examination. So, Miss Anne will be sharing her experience with regards to the PNLE, her challenges, and hopefully we will be able to provide motivation po sa mga magpe-prepare pa lang at sa mga mag-e-exam pa lang po ng kanilang Philippine Nurse Licensure Examination. Miss Anne, would you be able to also open your video? Hi, Miss Anne. Naka-off daw po. So while waiting for Miss Anne, I hope that you guys are able to prepare well sa mga students po natin na nasa program po natin. I know for sure that you have been guided well by your educators para sa preparation po niyo, para sa pag-e-exam. And for those who are about to sit for their examination by August, there's still a long time for you to be able to prepare for your PNLE kasi ano pa tayo ngayon? February, March, April, May, June, July. So, August, you have 6 months to be able to top your Philippine Nurse Licensure Examination. Alam ko, marami sa inyo ang gustong mag-top ng board examination. Yung iba, ang goal is for them to pass, while others, they make it a goal na hopefully talagang makatop ng board examination. Maganda din yon na yun yung magiging goal natin. Kasi kung hindi man mag-top, then we were able to pass the licensure examination. Ayun, hinihintay lang po natin si Miss Anne. By the way, I'd like to also provide information na for those of the nurses or fourth year or third year students who are going to prepare for their PNLE, we have our program in IPAS PNLE Review Academy that you can get for you to have your comprehensive preparation on your Philippine Nurse Licensure Examination. Meron kami mga students na even third year nag-aaral na, even fourth year nag-aaral na para fully prepared sila on the time that they're going to have their board examination. So talagang napaka-early ng preparation nila kahit student pa lang nag-enroll na. So if ever that you're interested of joining our program, please communicate with us through IPAS PNLE Review Academy so that our team can be able to provide you information on how you can be part of our students and reviewists in the IPAS PNLE Review Academy. Miss Anne? Ayun po, wait muna natin. si Miss Anne dahil ayun. Hello po, Miss Anne. She joined us through other account. Hopefully this will already be working. Hi.
Yeah. Hello. Sorry.
It's okay, Miss Anne. How are you?
I'm good. Kayo, kamusta?
Okay lang din. We're very excited to have you, Miss Anne, on this call, on this Facebook Live discussion natin para maka-inspire tayo sa mga magpe-prepare pa lang ng PNLE nila. Miss Anne, would you be able to open your camera as well, if possible?
Yeah. I'm trying. Wait. I think there's a problem.
Ayun. Ayan. I can see how beautiful
Meron
you
na?
are now. Yes po, meron na. Na walang bigla daw.
Hindi ko kasi nawala ulit.
Nawala ang video. Ayan, meron na po.
Okay na?
Yes. Thank you very much for accepting our
Ayan.
invitation, Miss Anne. May I
Thank
know
you so
saan
much.
ka ngayon?
I'm sorry.
May I know kung saan po kayo ngayon?
Nandito ako ngayon sa Antipolo.
I see. So let's first introduce, probably for our audience to be able to know you, Miss Anne. Can we provide some information with regards to your background? Saan po tayo graduate? How old are we? And then, ano na po tayo ngayon? Nakapagtrabaho na po ba dahil meron ng lisensya as an RN? Ano na po yung status natin?
Okay.
Any background that you want to share to our audience po, Miss Anne?
Okay, sure. First, good day everyone. Let me introduce yourself. My name is Ocean Ann Flores. So, I'm a proud BSN graduate at Our Lady of Fatima. And then, I took my PNLE last November 2025. Sorry, medyo ako. 2025. And then, now, hindi ako nagwo-work. So, I'm preparing for my NCLEX review. And then, sa bahay lang ako ngayon, puro review lang. And then, so I stand here as a proof that hard work and sorry, faith and the right guidance na rin truly make a difference.
Congratulations po sa lahat ng taga-ULFO na pumasa ng Philippine Board Licensure Examination. Kung kayo po ay isa sa mga students ng ULFO, saan po ba ang location, Miss Anne? Sa Valenzuela po ba na ULFO?
Valenzuela.
Ayan. Ang daming students, ang daming nursing students ng ULFO Valenzuela. Isa din 'yan sa mga napakaraming mga graduates wherein clients namin for their application on their international exam application po. So, talagang shout out po sa school ninyo for producing high quality of education, for producing so many nurses and for having high quality of education. And really, congratulations to your university for having so many nurses already, and they have been contributing so much to the nursing community because of the nursing graduates that they have coming from your university. So, Miss Anne, I am so proud. We are so proud from the entire IPAS Review Academy that you have trusted the IPAS for your review program. May I know, Miss Anne, kung saan mo kami nahanap at paanong nakapag-decide ka na kukuha ka ng PNLE review program ni IPAS po?
So after my graduation, I knew I needed a review center. So that I would not just teach me content but would train my mindset. So that's when I found IPAS, and I choose IPAS because if it's a structured program, so a strong foundation in concept and reputation na din for producing passers.
I'm very happy to know that one, Miss Anne. Yes, go ahead po.
And then, nahanap ko lang siya through online. Nag-search, before kasi nag-top rank ako eh. So, nung nag-top rank ako, hindi ako nakapag-take ng board exam last May. And then, naghanap ako ng ibang alternative kasi medyo mahaba yung review ng top rank eh. So, kinakain niya almost 8 hours. And then, hindi ko kaya yung 8 hours eh. Ang ano ko lang kasi sa akin, 5 hours lang ako. So, ayun, naghanap ako ng iba. And then, nahanap ko nga tong iPass.
Ayun, thank you for that, Miss Anne. So, bakit mo naisip na instead of mag face to face ka, because there are a lot of students actually who want face to face program, and then what we're offering in IPAS PNL Review Academy is an online program. Bakit nagkaroon ka ng change? Paano nagkaroon ka ng change or nag-decide ka na it might probably work for me for the online program at hindi naman ito maging hindrance for me to be able to pass my PNLE. Paano yung naging decision mo na ganon, Miss Anne?
For me kasi, tinake ko yung online kasi may other things din akong ginagawa. And then, for me kasi yun kasi yung way ko eh, na sa computer lang ako. Hindi ko naman kailangan na pumunta na doon. Basta focus lang ako sa pag-aaral ko. Bibigyan ko siya ng time, 5 hours to 6 hours per day na kailangan kong tapusin yun. Okay na sa akin yun.
Thank you for that feedback, Miss Anne. Kasi iba din, ang nagwi-work din sa kanila ay face-to-face. And ang program natin ay, ang program po natin ay online review program. So, how do you find our review program, Miss Anne? What is your feedback with regards to our educators po sa review program ng IPAS?
Based on my experience sa mga mentor ng IPAS is very sila focus sa student, and then also what do you call this, talagang bawat exam ay hinihimay talaga nila na matuto yung estudyante, na hindi ka nila papabayaan, na lagi lang silang nandyan. Kahit na busy sila, pwede mo silang tanungin. Ayun lang.
Thank you, Miss Anne, for that feedback. Yun yung lagi kong naririnig coming from our students and for those that I have already interviewed here in the Success Talk natin sa PNLE, na yung mga educators natin, talagang they are making it a point na talagang nauunawaan na students yung concept natin. Kahit mahirap, like they are doing their very best para mas na-simplify ng educators natin yung pag-aaral. So, yung parang 4 years natin na inaral, na-squeeze lang ng for some months, and that is really an exceptional job coming from our educators. So, talagang shout out sa kanila for doing their best efforts. Is there any...
Lalo na kay Sir Ryan.
Sige po, ano yung feedback mo kay Sir Ryan, Miss Anne?
Si Sir Ryan, napakagaling ni Sir Ryan talaga. Yun lang yung masasabi ko sa kanya. Kahit na inaabot na siya ng gabi sa pagtuturo niya, hindi niya pa rin kami iniiwan. Kahit na inaantok na siya. Yun lang.
Kasi si Sir Ryan is currently in the USA po. Kaya talagang and he is also an educator for the NCLEX review program ni IPAS, and also our lead educator here in the PNLE review program. So Sir Ryan has been teaching nurses for 20 years already. So akalain natin 20 years na siyang tumutulong sa mga nurses para sila ay magkaroon ng lisensya. Kaya talagang shout out sa lahat ng educators natin, si Doc Eray, si Sir Magtanong, si Miss Jem, who has been there always for our students in helping them achieve their first licensure examination. With regards to the program that you have experienced, Miss Anne, ano naman ang masasabi mo sa program po specifically ni IPAS?
Sa review program naman, for me, intense but effective. Then every lecture simplified, complex, and uh, every rationalization is strengthen my critical thinking. Then the mock exam simulated real pressure, and preparation made all those difference.
So just to provide information to our audience po, meron tayong concepts yung sinasabi ni Miss Anne na intensive. Ayan. Pero bakit mo nasabing intensive, Miss Anne? Talaga bang
I mean, intense.
intense?
Oo.
Oh, intense. Bakit intense? Bakit 'yun ang napili nating
Ah.
word sa program natin?
Kasi
Intense.
Yung mga
mga
exam na hindi mo inaakala na nandoon siya talaga. Like yung pang PNLE na parang pang NCLEX na yung dating niya eh.
So in a way parang nape-prepare tayo for our licensure na after pumasa nitong PNLE on the next type of license that we are about to achieve. Parang meron na ding ganong konting preparation.
Yes,
Would you
ma'am.
agree on that?
Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
Ayan. So, ayun, you also mentioned that we have our mock examination here in our program. And we also had our pre-board. Yun nga, mock examination. And yung final coaching. Opo, with regards to the final coaching, Miss Anne, ano naman ang masasabi mo doon sa na-experience mo na final coaching dito sa IPAS?
To be honest, ma'am, hindi po ako umattend ng final coaching.
Bakit po hindi kayo umattend ng final coaching? Parang,
That time po kasi, ma'am, nagkasakit po ako.
oh,
And then, after nun, nireview ko na lang yung iba.
I see. Pero nagkaroon ka naman ng yung pre-board natin, yung mock examination natin.
Yes, ma'am. Natapos ko po lahat yun.
Ayan, ayan. And during the time that you are about to sit for your PNLE, so that was November, no? On the
Yeah.
first day of the examination, ano yung na-feel mo during the time? Have you felt like very kabado for the examination or you feel like confident naman dahil nakapag-review ka ng maayos?
That time, relax lang ako that time. And then, niisip ko lang na, minamanifest ko lang lagi na matatapos din to, maipapasa ko to, at magiging RN ako.
Hindi ko naman masyadong inisip.
Kasi kung iisipin natin yun, lalo lang tayo may stress.
Yan, I think yan din yung gusto naming iparating sa mga magpe-prepare pa, ano? Sa mga mag-e-exam bukas. So, Miss Anne, tomorrow na yung examination sa mga mag-e-exam ng February 26 and 27. So, this time, I hope that you guys are already feeling prepared, feeling confident to ace your examination tomorrow. Miss Anne, since tomorrow is our first day for the February takers, do you have any tip po na gusto nyong ibigay sa mga mag-e-exam?
Gusto ko lang ibigay sa inyo na feedback for this is our focus on understanding and not in memorizing. So, memorizing kasi nandiyan lang, maano mo lang yan eh. Pag dun kasi sa understanding, dun mo siya maiintindihan yung pag binasa mo yung isang paragraph. And then, practice situational question. And then also, after that, you may rest and protect your mental health.
Ayun, so agree ako doon sa sinabi mo na Miss Anne na talagang kailangang unawain, no? So, you can be able to do that. I think you have done already that in the past because it took you some months naman for the preparation. Hindi naman like last week ka lang nag-review for your board examination. You had months of preparation and even you had years of preparation on the start of your nursing education prepare ka na actually ng school mo for you to be able to ace your PNLE. So, relax ka lang, huwag kang mag-alala, huwag maging overwhelmed with anxiety because the moment that na-overwhelm tayo, hindi natin na ma-manage yung anxiety natin, it could be a reason na magkaka-mental block tayo. And Miss Anne, have you experienced na like a week of your examination, parang nawawala yung lahat ng mga pinag-aralan mo? Did you had that experience?
Yes, ma'am. Actually, may times na parang tinatamad na ako, na parang iniisip ko na wag ko na lang kaya ituloy yung exam, baka kasi ano, ganito yung mangyari, ganyan-ganyan. Um, may time talaga na darating yun eh. Pero para sa atin kasi dapat isipin lang natin na yung positive always. Na kailangan natin na maipasa, kailangan natin maging RN.
Totoo yun, no? May mga days talaga na wala tayong motivation. And
Yes.
doon, Miss Anne, sa mga times na tinatamad ka, what actually were you doing? Ano yung pwede nating i-share sa audience natin na practical tips natin? Ano yung mga ginawa mo na naging effective sa'yo?
For me kasi ang ginagawa ko nun 'pag kunwari, tinatamad for me lalabas ako, pupunta ako sa coffee shop, and then dadalhin ko yung iPad ko para dun na lang din ako mag-study. So, at least nasa labas ako kasi kung nasa loob lang kayo ng bahay, lalong magiging low yung energy niyo talaga.
Ayun, it's a very nice practical tip, no? So, be surrounded with other persons. So, para at least makakita ka na ibang person. Tapos, ma-motivate ka siguro kung ano yung something na makikita mo. And that could be the reason for you to push yourself na kailangan kong paghihirapan, kailangan kong ibalik yung sarili ko, at iwawala yung feeling na natatamad ako, tinatamad ako para mag-aral. And it's a very good strategy that you can be able to do as well, and you can apply for those of you who are going to sit for your August examination. Kasi sa mga February examination, wala na. Tomorrow, like today is already your rest day para bukas. Today is just checking of your checklist sa mga kailangan bukas, and sa mga magpe-prepare ng August na examination, they can do that. They can be able to apply that kung sakaling tinatamad po kayo. Miss Anne, curious ako, during the time that you were studying for your PNLE, did you remove any access to your social media platforms, or andun ka pa rin? Nagsa-social media pa rin? Nawala po, Miss Anne. Nakamute po.
Sorry.
Sorry.
For me, hindi ko naman tinanggal lahat. Binigyan ko lang ng limit. Then, kailangan ko muna unahin yung study ko. Then, later on, saka ako magsa-cellphone. Saka ako magsa-social media. Then, kailangan natin matulog ng maayos. So, for the next day, maayos yung pag-iisip natin, ma-absorb natin lahat ng in-study natin. Yun lang po.
Ayun, kasi I think it's one of the most important suggestions ng mga nakausap ko for those who have already successfully passed their PNLE, na talagang you have to have a good rest. Good amount of rest, good amount of sleep, kasi you will be able to re-energize your body, your brain, if nagkaroon tayo ng sapat na tulog, sapat na rest. So, during the time that you were preparing for your board examination, Miss Anne, like, how does your day would look like? Ilang oras ka nag-aaral, and then ilang oras yung nilalaan mo for your leisure activities, and yung probably resting time. How does it look like during your preparation po?
Actually, meron kasi akong calendar. So, 5 a.m. gigising na ako niyan, magpe-prepare. At 6 a.m. yan, mag-i-study na ako, uupo na ako niyan. So, After ng 6, 7, 8, 9, mga 10 i-stop ako. And then yan, magbo-browse muna ako sa phone ko niyan. Siyempre, 'di ba? And then later on, babalik na ulit ako niyan. So magla-lunch ulit, then later on tuloy-tuloy na 'yun. Then hapon pagpapahinga na ako hanggang gabi na 'yun. Then tomorrow ulit. Hindi naman natin kailangan bugbugin yung utak natin na mag-aral buong araw, 'di ba? So kailangan din natin ng pahinga.
Ayan, good point yun, na hindi kailangang bugbugin ang utak natin for us to be able to achieve this goal. So, I think one of the important things that Miss Anne mentioned is her dedication. Kasi nabanggit niya na 5 a.m. pa lang, she is already awake. She is already ready to start her day she's getting ready for her day at 5 a.m. So talaga,
5 a.m.
yes, nakikita mo yung disiplina sa sarili. And if you're going to continue doing that, your body will it will become a body clock for you na hahanapin ng katawan mo at matututo siya na the body will be able to wake up even without using an alarm na kung ano yung time na siniset mo. You just need some time to practice that to yourself and you will be able to do that routinely kasi nasasanay na yung katawan mo to be able to do that. So, Miss Anne, previously, before your PNLE na preparation, were you waking up in the morning starting at 5 or nagsimula ka lang na mag-wake up ka at 5 a.m. because you are preparing for your PNLE?
Nagsimula lang ako ng 5 AM kasi nagpe-prepare nga ng review, ma'am. Pero before, hindi naman ako gano'n. Then now, nagigising na ako palagi ng maaga. Na-adapt ko na talaga siya. Totoo yun. Magiging morning person ka.
Totally agree with that. And mas marami kang na-accomplish dahil
Yes, ma'am.
mas maagang nakakagising. And that would also be good kasi by the end of the day, you still have time for you to be able to rest. Yet on the previous hours, nakikita mo na marami kang accomplishments because you're able to start early on for your day. So Miss Anne, during the time of your preparation for your board examination, were there any instances na nagkaroon ka ng any challenges along the way during your preparation?
Actually, my biggest challenge is my fear. Like, fear of failing, fear of disappointing my family, fear of being not enough. So, there were moments na nadadoubt ko talaga yung sarili ko. Then, what helped me to overcome with that, just discipline, consistency, and always showing up every day, even when I didn't feel confident.
I love that phrase that you mentioned, always showing up. Okay,
Yes.
always showing up. Sometimes, guys, we don't have the motivation to do the necessary things that we have to do. But because we have committed ourselves on the certain goal, then we have to show up. Kahit hindi mo feeling na motivated ngayon, okay, you have to show up to your review classes because ganun yung pagbibuild natin ng consistency eh. So, even if we feel like ayaw mong gawin yung isang bagay, but you have a goal. You have to remind yourself that why you have started this goal and what is that prize that you want to achieve after the end of this journey. So, yun yung kailangan nating magkaroon ng reason kung bakit natin ginagawa yung mga bagay-bagay. And this is very important for anybody who has graduated nursing na magkaroon ng RN license kasi ito naman talaga ang pinaka-goal natin. So during those times, Miss Anne, na nagkakaroon ka ng fear, nagkakaroon ka ng challenges, paano mo binibigyan ng reminders yung sarili mo? Kinakausap mo ba ang sarili mo? Or how is it? Because it is very relatable, and this might also be the same experience with those of our young individuals out there who are preparing for their examination, and we can help them through this kind of experience that we had.
For me, sinasabi ko lang lagi sa sarili ko na positive. Like, kaya ko to. Lagi tayong magpipray. Kasi when in doubt kasi, pag kinausap mo yung nasa taas, then sinabi mo yung nararamdaman mo sa kanya, marirelease lahat ng anxiety, ng fear. Para sa akin, yun lang yung ginawa ko. Prayers and manifesting. Na magiging RN ako.
It starts with believing in yourself na kayang-kaya mong tuparin kung ano man yung goal na sinet mo para sa sarili mo. Sabi nga ni Miss Anne, we're going to manifest it because whatever your mind can conceive, your body can achieve. So,
Yes.
yan, si Miss Anne ang living proof niyan na kapag minamanifest mo yung mga bagay-bagay, magiging totoo. So long as you're also going to work. Paano yung iba, Miss Anne, na nagmamanifest lang, pero hindi naman talagang 100% yung commitment? Ano yung pwede nating maibigay na advice sa kanila?
For me kasi, hindi ko kasi iba-iba tayo ng ng pananaw sa buhay, right? So, kung hindi mo man siya ma-manifest, hingin mo na lang kay Lord. Yun lang. Kasi kung para sa atin, para sa atin.
Totoo din yun, no? Kung yan ang plano ni Lord para sa'yo, talagang ibibigay yan ni Lord. Or kung hindi man na ibigay, He has better plans for you. I'd like to reiterate and emphasize doon sa sinabi ni Miss Anne earlier na kailangan po nating magdasal because there is a higher being who has the source of everything. And if we are going to ask for His grace, we just need to tell Him kung ano yung gusto nating ma-accomplish, kung ano yung gusto nating marating sa buhay natin. And if it is on His plans, aligned with His plans, He's going to make it happen for you. So, ayun, I really appreciate you mentioning, Miss Anne, na kailangan po nating magdasal para matutupad po natin yung mga pangarap natin. Ano po yung naging experience ninyo on the actual examination, Miss Anne, without telling kung ano yung mga lumabas? How was your experience on the examination without mentioning sa mga topics na lumabas po for your examination? Nakamute po, Miss Anne.
The first and second na exam for the first day is madali lang naman siya. As in madali lang, hindi kayo mahihirapan. And then yung pangatlo, pang-apat, ayun, medyo mahirap-hirap. Pero maiintindihan nyo naman siya. Hindi naman, as in hindi talaga effective yung i-memorize nyo yung mga nandyan sa notes nyo, hindi talaga. Kailangan nyo siyang intindihin kung ano talaga yung kailangan ng patient. Yun lang yung nandun. Ayun lang yung pagkakaintindi ko dun sa PNLE natin.
Ayan. That's a good advice, Miss Anne, no, na para hindi naman sila kabahan. Kasi, any type of examination can be very stressful, it can be very anxiety-producing, pero kung nagkaroon ka naman ng mabuting preparation, I think you will do well with your examination. And yun, based from the experience ni Miss Anne, madali lang daw. Paano mo nasabing madali, Miss Anne? Was it because you had prepared yourself well through the comprehensive program that you have received coming from your educators here in IPAS? Or paano mo nasabing madali lang yung examination?
Madali lang siya dahil sa help din ng iPass, and then kasi, lahat ng mga topic na tinuro dito sa iPass is, nandoon siya actually. Ang kailangan hindi naman siya totally na nando'n na parang isusubo na lang sa inyo, hindi, nandun siya, parang babasahin mo siya at maaalala mo, "Ay, ito yung naituro ni sir ganito, ganyan." Dun mo siya maaalala. Kaya para sa'kin nadalian lang ako kasi lahat naman yung naaral ko.
Ayun, we are very thankful for that feedback, Miss Anne, na kung ano yung tinuro ng mga educators natin dito sa IPAS, maaalala mo, at andun yun sa mga probably na ma-encounter mo on your examination. Yun nga, na kailangan hindi siya memorization, but it is more of understanding your concepts para meron ka
Yes.
talagang maisasagot doon sa examination. Ano sa 5 NPs, Miss Anne, that you find very difficult? And probably, ano yung maging advice mo for those who are about to sit for their examination when it comes to their weaknesses ba on the specific NPs? Nakamute po.
Sorry.
For me, ang mahirap sa akin is NP3 and NP4. And kung nahihirapan man kayo, yes, ang gagawin niyo na lang is pag binasa niyo yung first na number, pag hindi niyo siya kaagad naintindihan, puwede kayong bumaba. And then, doon ulit puwede niyong basahin at puwede niyo naman balikan yung nadaanan niyo na yung unang-una niyo na exam. And then tuloy-tuloy lang kayo. And then 'pag natuloy-tuloy niyo yun, puwede niyo ulit balikan yung nandun yung mga question, andun yung answer nun, makikita niyo sa bawat, question.
So I think one of the strategies that you can do, guys, is to do not fret. Kung hindi mo alam yung sagot on the first
Yes.
time that you are going to read, do not be anxious. I think you just have to breathe in and breathe out. And you will declare na masasagutan mo yung certain question na yon pagbalik mo for that specific question. So, may mga topics ba, Miss Anne, na talagang far out, na talagang hindi mo siya nadaanan at talagang parang wala kang any idea for that certain question? May mga ganun ka bang na-encounter?
Yes, ma'am. Medyo marami-rami po. Ang ginagawa ko na lang talaga,
pag hindi ko talaga siya alam, kailangan mo siyang i-shades. Wag mo siyang iiwanan. So, pag iniwanan mo kasi siya parang mababawas dun yung score mo, eh, ganun yung sinabi sa'min na hindi naman sa pag-aano, ganun yun lang yung sabi. Pero kailangan 'pag hindi niyo talaga alam, kung wala talaga, i-shade niyo na lang kung ano yung napupusuan niyo doon. Malay niyo tumama, 'di ba?
Yeah, kung hindi mo talaga alam, make an educated guess doon sa certain question na yon para lahat ng kailangan doon ma-shade mo pa rin kasi shading tayo, ano, so kailangan ma-shade mo siya. Use your educated guess kung talagang hindi mo talaga siya makuha. Remember, or you connect whatever it is na pwede mong ma-remember coming from your review program para magkaroon ka ng educated guess para doon sa certain question. And pwede mo naman, as what was mentioned by Miss Anne, pwede mong balikan siya kung hindi ka sure. So you move on to the next questions para hindi masasayang yung oras because it's also time bound
yes.
yung examination po natin. So, ayun, with regards to tips probably, Miss Anne, on the studying, do you have any tips that you can share to those who are still preparing for their examination po when it comes to studying? Nakamute po, Miss Anne.
Okay. Para sa mga susunod naman, ang ano ko lang is, focus on understanding lang talaga and, practice situational question, practice answering question all the time. Like, bigyan mo yung sarili mo ng 50 items per day. So, okay na yon. Kahit mababa, basta tuloy-tuloy lang. Kasi ako ganun din ako nung unang sagot ko rin ng mga few bags ko is mabababa din. And na mga ilang weeks siguro naiintindihan ko na yung mga situation, ayan, tumataas-taas na yung mga score ko. So, tuloy-tuloy lang tayo. And then, believe on yourself always.
So magkaroon tayo ng patience, no? Because for the first time that we are going to answer your QBank, hindi naman yan agad-agad. Mapaperfect mo na agad. So, hindi naman ganun yung expectation na dapat nating iset sa sarili natin. So, as what was mentioned by Miss Anne, probably on the first time that you're going to answer your questions, probably mababa pa, but as you're going to progress, mag-i-increase din naman yung performance natin. So, kailangan lang mag-persevere tayo, maging consistent tayo on our preparation sa pag-answer ng mga questions, sa pag-answer ng mga drills, understand your rationalization kung bakit siya naging ganon yung sagot natin at kung bakit naging mali yung other options na hindi tama. So, yan po ay magandang strategy talaga na naibigay ni Miss Anne. So, with regards to the program that we have here in IPAS PNLE Review Academy, Miss Anne, would you recommend our program to those who are still about to prepare for their PNLE examination?
Yes, ma'am. Yes. I highly recommended IPAS because it doesn't just help you pass the board exam. It helps you build confidence and discipline. And that's true.
Yan. Thank you, Miss Anne, for mentioning that na hindi lang yung pinaka-focus is to be able to make it, but also it allows you to have more confidence on yourself that you can truly make it on your examination kasi talagang magsisimula yan sa inyo, guys. Ang review center, whatever review center it is, there is definitely a share. This is a combined effort between you and the review center. So review center na talagang nagbibigay ng best efforts nila, but at the same time, you as a reviewee, you also have the responsibility to do your part. So, kailangan mong maging consistent on your preparation, mag-persevere on your preparation, at talagang kailangang mong maniwala sa sarili mo na kayang-kaya mo. Kasi whatever will the review center will do, kung sa'yo naman parang half-hearted yung paniniwala mo sa sarili mo na kayang-kaya mo, mahihirapan tayo doon na makuha natin yung goal natin. Would you agree on that, Miss Anne ba?
Yes, ma'am.
Kaya nga, talagang sinasabi ni Miss Anne na you have to believe in yourself. So because that is the foundation of everything. Apart from the program that we are providing to you, you first have to believe in yourself na makukuha mo itong license. So, dyan magsisimula ang success natin kung may tiwala tayo sa sarili natin at may enough na preparation naman. You had the right preparation, right review program, and right attitude, right mindset for you to make it on this examination. So, Miss Anne, any words po for our upcoming PNLE takers po? Nakamute po, Miss Anne.
For me, kung kaya ko, kung naipasa ko yung exam, kayang-kaya nyo rin yan. Yun lang yung masasabi ko sa inyo.
Yan, short but sweet. Kung kaya na ni Miss Anne, definitely kayang-kaya mo rin yung PNLE na to. Maybe you are preparing now for your February examination, or you are still preparing for your August examination. There are already hundreds and thousands of nurses who made it on your examination. So that is a proof that you guys can be able to pass your PNLE. Your examination, the 2 days of your examination is just a culmination of everything that you have prepared. It's the day that you are going to claim your RN license. So, ngayon pa lang, kasi today is already your last day for your rest time, because tomorrow you will face the battle, because you will have your first day on your examination. Now you have to concentrate, now you have to rest, concentrate on believing in yourself na kayang-kaya mo. Lessen and manage your anxiety if you feel that there is an anxiety. And we hope that you're able to manage that kind of feeling. You're able to manage your fear as well. And si Miss Ann na mismo nagsasabi na kayang-kaya mo. Okay? Kayang-kaya mo. Kami magre-remind sa inyo na kayang-kaya nyong tuparin at kunin yung lisensya nyo. So, mag-prepare ka na lang ng checklist ngayon kung ano yung kailangan mo bukas, so that everything is already prepared. And hopefully sa mga magta-travel pa, kasi malayo yung probably testing room nila, not the same on the area nila kung saan sila ngayon. So we hope that you had a safe travel going to the area near your testing center, and we are wishing the best for you on your examination tomorrow and on Friday. Miss Ann, do you have anybody that you'd like to thank? Anybody that you'd like to shout out via this Facebook Live natin, Miss Ann?
Wala naman po. For me, thank you lang po sa
IPAS family. And thank you po sa lahat ng mga lecturer na nag-inspire po sa akin para makapasa. Yun lang po. God bless po sa inyong lahat.
Maraming
Yes,
po. Go ahead po.
Sa mga future RNs po natin, congratulations in advance. Kayang-kaya nyo yan. Huwag kayong kabahan. Yan lang.
Thank you, Miss Ann, for inspiring our future test takers, for inspiring our students, and all those who are going to see this Facebook Live discussion natin. So, wag kayong kabahan because you prepared. Okay? Yan yung i-mindset natin. You prepared for your examination. Nag-aral ka ng mabuti. You did your responsibility, and tomorrow will already be the first day of your final day dito sa culmination natin ng preparation natin. And we wish you all the best coming from us, from the IPAS PNLE Review Academy. We wish you all the best on your examination, and we know for sure that you are going to make it. So, wag mag-alala, wag kabahan, kayang-kaya nyo yan, makukuha ang RN license ninyo. So, congratulations in advance, because after some weeks, your name will already be posted in PRC's website, and makikita natin yung complete name natin doon, at maging included na yung pangalan mo, at ready na, I hope na ready na din yung tarpaulin mo para i-represent natin at i-shoutout natin na RN na tayo because of what you have done on your previous preparation. So, we wish you all the best, guys, and we will continue to pray for your goals. So, this is just the beginning of your career pathways moving forward. And we know that this is the very important part of your nursing career, na makuha natin yung first license natin. So, Miss Ann, before we're going to end, your plans po moving forward is, since na-mention nyo po, Miss Anne, na you are not working, which country do you want to go? Or which country is your goal po? Because you're preparing for your NCLEX. Nakamute po, Miss Anne.
I'm planning to go to New York. That's why I'm planning to review, and then I'm gonna pass my exam, and then I'll go to New York.
Yan, very specific ang goal ni Miss Anne. New York talaga ang gusto niya. So guys,
Yes.
ayan, kayang-kaya nyo din yan because after you are done with your first license, then you can already move forward with your plans. So maraming salamat po, Miss Anne, for
Thank you,
sharing.
ma'am.
Thank you po. Maraming salamat. Thank you po for inspiring our students and our future test takers na kayang-kaya nilang tuparin yung pangarap nila. Maraming salamat po in behalf of the entire IPAS Review Academy that you have trusted your journey with us through getting our service in IPAS PNLE Review Academy. Thank you po so much, Miss Anne. And
Thank you po.
maraming
Thank
salamat
you.
po. God bless po, Miss Anne. And to those of
God bless
our viewers here, I'd like to inform everybody that we will be present in the 17th Manila Doctors College of Nursing Research Congress. So that will be on February 27. If ever that you are in Manila and you are joining this Research Congress po by February 27. That's this Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. That's at GT Auditorium, Manila Taytana Colleges. So our will be happy to meet you on February 27. That's a Friday, 8 a.m. until 5 p.m. And for those, I'd like to take this opportunity as well to announce to everybody that by Friday as well, we also have our event in Davao. If you are a nurse and you are planning to move forward with your career plans for the USA or the Middle East, we have our face-to-face discussion by Friday in our Davao office. So if you can visit, that will be at 9 a.m. And then by February 28, that will be on Saturday. I'd also like to invite everybody, if you are in Davao, if you are a nurse, or if you plan of taking the PTE, there is also an NCLEX and PTE fair which will happen in Apo View Hotel. That will be on Saturday from 9 a.m. until 12 noon. So hopefully you can join us on this NCLEX and PTE fair. For those of you who are in Zamboanga, we will be present in Brent Hospital and Colleges Job Fair in Zamboanga. That's on March 5 and 6. So hopefully andyan po kayo. And for those of you who are also available on March 6, there is a webinar in collaboration with Universal Staffing Services, Universal Staffing Incorporated. So please visit the Facebook page of Universal Staffing so that you can be able to register and join our webinar. For those of you who are in Davao and you are a student of Ateneo de Davao University, we will be joining the School of Nursing Days. That's on March 7. We will be there, so please visit our booth in Ateneo de Davao University. And in San Pedro College, we will also be present on March 11 to 13. By March 14, we will also be joining the British Council IELTS Fair in Makati. And on March 16, for those of you who are preparing for their NCLEX, we will have a masterclass on March 16, 8 p.m. that will be provided to us by our lead educator, Sir Jay Padong, and our co-founder in the IPAS Online Review and Mentoring Academy for those of you who are preparing for their NCLEX naman. And for March 17, for those nurses who are already done with their NCLEX and already ensure and license endorsement, I mean to say, we will have a webinar. So please watch out for our link that will be posted via IPAS processing. So, I'd like to also inform everybody that our enrollment for the IPAS PNLE Review Academy is already open to anybody who is about to prepare for their August examination. So, if you want to join our program, just like Miss Ocean Ann, who joined us in our program and made it on her examination for the PNLE, we have our very affordable enrollment for our review program here in IPAS PNLE Review Academy. So just communicate with us through our Facebook page. It can be through IPAS Processing or IPAS PNLE Review Academy so that our team can provide you information for our review program. So thank you for those of you who have joined us on this Facebook live discussion, and to anybody, we wish you all the best. And to Miss Anne, who is preparing for her NCLEX, we wish you all the best as well on your preparation, Miss Anne. Just like your PNLE, we know that you are also going to succeed on your next examination. So congratulations in advance, and we wish you all the best on your nursing endeavors. So maraming salamat po, Miss Anne, and God bless po sa inyo, and maraming salamat po sa tiwala na binigay ninyo sa IPAS PNLE Review Academy. Thank you po, Miss Anne, and good luck to all your endeavors.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Bye-bye.